Cue the music.
What's up? What's up? What's up, Puff and Drink family? We're back again for yet another mind-tingling episode. I am Rodney Q Love, throwing it over to
Byron B. And what I'm bringing to you today is a Patron cigar and a Stella beer.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he getting ignorant as hell today. He's trying to be ignorant. That's
yeah.
all. That's all. Okay.
Hey, we talk about that.
Okay, we're gonna get into
that's
it.
that grass cutting type right there. You know what I'm saying?
shit.
All right. Yeah. So I'm Byron B. Here we go.
All right, I'm Jimmy Jefferson, and of course, I got the topic of tonight, and it's hot, y'all. Y'all gonna love it. Trust me, y'all gonna love it. All right.
Dennis Cotton, how y'all doing?
Come on, man, give us more.
Man,
Come on, man. You know you
got to put some
you
more
too
into that,
quiet,
man.
brother. You're too quiet.
I'm sorry.
Put some more into that.
Dennis Cotton, how y'all doing?
All right. Man.
Yeah.
All right, let's take our toast,
Well,
y'all.
everyone, hold our glasses.
Yes.
Yeah.
And by the way, y'all can find our glasses on our website, Puff and Drinks. Get your rock glass and toast with us.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
It was really a nice glass.
All right, man. Cheers.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Well, I hear you have something for us tonight.
Yeah, I do.
What you
Okay.
got, Pumpkin?
Okay. That's some bullshit. Okay. No Diddy. I'm just saying no baby oil either. Okay. So,
Get Sasquatch up in here.
where Yeti at? Yeah. Where's my boy Downsy? We gonna pay for that shit, man.
Yes,
I
we
promise
are.
that we are.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. This came up again. It was a topic that was hot at work. And this is one of those ones where you kind of sort of, like, okay, where are they coming with this bullshit? Because I know how old I am. All right.
Right.
So the topic was, could you survive in the 90s with today's climate?
Mm-hmm. I'm a little
Now
confused.
let's wait. Let's get.
So let me bring it back to you.
Define that a little bit.
Okay. Could you survive in today's climate if you had the 90s the 90s mentality? We came from the 90s.
Right.
So could we actually, could people, be transported back into the, the 90s
From there to here.
Yes. No, from here to there.
Oh, from here back to there.
Yes.
Okay.
Could they survive?
Oh.
Could they survive? Because now, mind you, we, the 80s and 90s shit, we know what that was all about.
Yeah.
You should have
Right.
said the late 80s. I know they couldn't have survived there.
I'm okay. All right. I'll preference it by saying the 80s and late 80s, early 90s. Could you actually take and transport somebody from now, 2025, back into the 80s and 90s?
Fuck no.
Okay, there we go. There's the answer right there.
It would be difficult.
Okay, well, y'all saying shit, but y'all ain't saying nothing.
All right.
Okay, come on now.
Let's go ahead, Dennis. Come on, give us something. What you say?
I'll take a stab at this.
Because I need to think about this a little
Back in the 90s, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think we were more conservative. We were more, let me put it this way. Our young black men or brothers today, they're sagging their pants. They're wearing their hair all crazy type of ways.
Okay.
Anyway.
Any way they want.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I feel that when it comes time for work, career, job, they're going to struggle. Whereas us 90s brothers, I think we were more conservative. Yeah, we had our little crazy side, but I mean, our presentation was more in line. Man, I hate to say this, but I think it's accurate. I think it was more in line with mainstream America. I'm not saying that we sold out to the white man. I'm not saying that.
We got you. We understand what you're saying.
But I think just our lives were more, conservative, professional, more appealing to the masses.
Okay, now
That's my take.
I beg to differ.
No.
Ooh, all
now,
right. So
keep in mind, he thinks he's the baby of the bunch. Man.
He's Master G.
I am.
You know, he's Buns B. That's Buns B.
So now, let's take these 90s things a little different. Okay. We're going to take the people today with the straight cut jeans, okay, tight shirts, going back to the 90s where everything was loose fit.
Okay. Make your point.
Loose fit and sagging. Now, hey, I'm want to say, hey, I created the sag, but I created a different way because my daddy only bought pants one time in the school season. So by the end of the school season, I was wearing floods, so I had to pull my pants down. so I wasn't flooded.
You do understand I was sipping, don't you?
Yeah,
that's that bullshit. That's that fresh bullshit right there.
I'm just saying. So I created the sag. I sag for a different reason. You know what I'm saying? But we actually, our clothes. Look, I'm gonna tell you, it's crazy. I just I just donated some clothes because they were too baggy. Because clothes from the 90s.
You still had clothes from the 90s?
I still got clothes from the 90s.
Ain't that some shit? There you go.
Jabos. I couldn't get rid of my jabos, man. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't get rid of my jabos.
Did you have any parachute pants?
I had parachute pants.
Oh my God.
Hey, I was a Hammer fan.
I had parachute pants too.
I was a dancer.
Oh,
you know
what kind of dancer was you?
Oh man,
you ain't dancing watch like that.
I'm sorry, chocolate tender. No, I didn't dance and watch like you did.
Oh my God, I'm about to piss my pants. Okay.
So we all have a dark side.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
That's a deep dark.
Right.
That's some shit he need to keep to himself.
And so that's just the clothing part of it. Okay, now we just talking about technology.
Okay, what about the struggle part of it? So we know that that this generation in this new 2025 time frame, we've heard it 1,001 times that is they're wussy, they're soft, how many we didn't heard that 1,001 times,
right?
Could you take these soft generational kids and people and put them in the 90s and see, do you think they would survive?
No.
Well,
not at all.
Let me elaborate. Imagine if they had to take a bus like we had to.
Okay, go on.
Do you mean the freight?
A freight.
Okay.
Okay.
Grand River Hamilton.
Just to go anywhere.
Grand River Hamilton, right?
Now,
okay,
they can call Uber. Mom and daddy.
Yeah.
Most parents now, black parents, 6 figures. We don't want our kids struggling like we did.
Yeah.
Well, at least a 6-figure household.
It's 6-figure household.
There you go. I agree.
Okay.
6-figure household.
Yeah, 6-figure household.
But shit, it was a mid 5-finger household. Where shit, you better finish. Don't throw that shit away, boy.
I know that's right. You knew what you lived in. You knew exactly where you lived in. And see that the when they were talking about it at work and everything else, these were other kids who was like, oh, it couldn't have been that bad in the 90s. You guys act like it, it wasn't that difficult and everything else. And so I challenged one of them. I said, well, when's the last time you rode your bike without a helmet?
Right.
I mean, we grew up where you didn't ride a bike with a helmet.
Hey, we made our own ramps.
What's a helmet?
Yeah.
Exactly.
They
didn't sell them. They didn't even have them. There was no helmets.
Oh no! When was the last time you fed your dog food?
Dog food.
That some bitch ate what we ate.
I mean, that boy got pot liquor.
Man.
If his ass wanted something to drink, he got pot liquor.
Right.
He knew what the fuck this was.
Shoot, you can take your dog to a goddamn doctor now.
Oh no, I saw the one thing I saw the other day which blew me the hell away. They actually have an urgent care for your dog.
Yeah, pet insurance.
That's north of 8 Mile, right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
North of.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But it was one of those situations yet again where again you had to take in and you had to think to yourself what's going on, because the kids now or the adults, I mean, I'm not even saying these are not kids. I don't work with kids. They all have in their minds that back in the 90s that you guys couldn't have been struggling that much. Yeah, we were.
Yeah.
Shit, things was different.
Things were different and everything, but I'm gonna tell you one thing: we had better music in the '90s.
Okay. I
What
got
do
a
you
question
mean
for
by
that.
better
Hey,
music?
hey, I'm gonna give you a question.
Okay.
Dennis. But music is a key to the soul.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, it always has been.
Okay.
Mhm.
So now, what you saying? What we mean better music? Okay. This music today, um, the love songs are totally different
Yep.
Yeah.
than they were back then.
Yep.
I don't
I'm
even
saying?
think they're love songs. They're more like they're all hurt.
And
Everybody
now,
hurt, and I
now,
just don't understand why he left me. And the
granted,
trees are green and bullshit.
granted,
you know.
the generation before us would say, no, our music had better love
Everyone,
songs.
exactly.
Okay.
Every generation always does that.
Okay.
Yes. Mhm.
So, and it's constant. This is crazy because this morning I woke up to watching Jason's lyrics.
Oh,
You know what? That was
fantastic
not a
movie.
bad movie.
It
That was
wasn't a bad
That
movie
was
and
a fantastic
everything.
movie.
And Alan Payne and Jada Pinkett and everything, they did a great job
Right.
of showing a good, healthy love.
Right.
All right.
Okay, a good, healthy love. Okay,
True.
and it had some good sex scenes and everything,
Right.
but it was more. It was
Yeah,
more. She
notice
was
how he
more
had that in.
the more poetic
Right.
part of it and everything, and he fell into it, and he liked it and everything. He liked her, everything. It wasn't right now is you booty hole brown.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Love,
Okay.
sex.
Now I got one for y'all.
Yes.
Now
There you
this
go.
is part of the whole
Yes.
'90s schism and everything else. Has hip hop died?
Oh no, definitely not. Hip hop will never die.
Well,
I don't know
let me
about
put
that.
it this way.
Hip hop will never die.
I don't know about that.
I think hip hop, along with 90s music, you had to have talent for it. Now you just have sequencing. Now you just have, a hook. But you had to have talent back in the day. You had to, especially if you were a singer.
True.
In most
True.
cases, hell, you had to sing and play an instrument and look the part.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can just be any goddamn thing.
Yep.
And what it seems to me is they're running out of music, so they refer back to somebody else's music and
Yes.
just change it.
Yep. Now you can say that again. You can say that about our generation at the time during the '90s too, because
and 80s.
that was one of the big things too, because that came up out of that whole schism too. Because if you think back on, if we're gonna be honest with you, Puff. You had the Puff situation and everything else. Well, you go back a little bit further than that and everything else. They were also taking and borrowing from James Brown.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So,
oh man, it samples so much of this stuff
and samples all over, and that was the big thing.
Yeah.
So now what we're getting, they're sampling from the '90s. That's even straight crazy.
Right.
So you're taking a sample from a sample from a sample.
From a sample, yes.
That was an original.
Exactly. It was there was an original somewhere in that whole mix.
Right.
So I mean, again, they were trying to take and tell me because the group of people that were talking to me, they were all in their late 20s, like 28, 29.
I got shoes older than
exactly.
Yeah.
They were, right at 32, 33, that kind of thing. And they were all, give me all this spiel about, you guys didn't have that tough back there, blah, 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 I mean, I get it. I understand it. But at the same time, here we are, it's 2025. And I agree with you 110%. Our love music doesn't exist anymore. It doesn't exist.
Let's talk about just living.
Okay, go for it.
Just
because
living.
They didn't understand that.
Okay. The original question was, can people in 2025 survive in the 80s? No, you said the 90s.
Well,
the 90s.
I'm going to take it back to an extra 10 years. I say no. How many of you remember the government cheese?
Oh, that's delicious.
The government cheese.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
now I'm going to put myself out there. I grew up kind of poor. And
like
I
the
had,
rest of us.
and really? That's right, because we lived,
Yeah, we lived within a mile.
You know,
That's
of another.
right.
And the sad, and the sad thing
right.
is, you didn't know that you were POOR. You were actually PO. You was PO.
Yeah.
That's the way. That's the way it rolled.
We had to deal with some stuff, the government cheese, the fake apple cider, which really wasn't that bad once you got used to
Yeah,
it.
true that.
So these kids these days, oh no,
Man,
no,
I tell you what.
no.
Can I say this?
Go
Absolutely.
Can I say this? I just happen to be, I'm gonna say, blessed growing up. I might, talk about my dad bought the pants one time a year and everything. Other than that, we're the first ones on the block to drink Capri Suns.
Hot damn.
Shut up.
You know the 10-pack? Was it the 10 or the 12-pack?
It was the 10-pack.
God damn.
Your daddy worked at the plant.
No shit. No shit. He did.
Hey.
Look, he did, man.
He was
Look,
an auto worker.
my brother and I had our own rooms with 13-inch color TV.
God damn it.
In our room.
Here we go. 13 in color?
I slept on the fucking couch.
Yeah,
Did you have a remote?
No, it wasn't remote.
Well, you still had to get
It
your ass
don't
up and
matter.
crank. Okay, but it was colored though.
But
It
yeah,
was still
we
colored,
had 13-inch color TVs in our rooms.
though. God damn, boy.
So
You was doing all right.
I know that's
yeah,
right.
so a lot of the struggles, we had to struggle meals.
Right.
The beans and winnies over rice, and everything, stuff like that and everything.
Succotash.
A succotash.
Ain't nothing wrong with succotash,
Man, I
Hey,
can't stand that.
I don't eat that shit to this
love
very day.
I love it. I love it. Look, man, when it was dealing with the vegetables, my dad used to feed me and my brother his vegetables. He
You
hated
ate what his
vegetables.
ass ate. Yep.
No, he didn't eat it.
He didn't eat no
Right.
vegetables.
He didn't like vegetables.
Oh,
Hey, but
okay.
We ate his vegetables.
But let me put it out there with all due respect. Back in the day, you could work. What is it they used to say? You could work in an auto plant, and you might have a high school diploma if you're lucky, and still make $100,000.
Yeah.
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 true
Back
that.
in the day, with all due respect
Yeah.
to those who worked in the
Oh,
plant,
yeah.
hey,
That still holds
you
true now.
you were making some
But
nice
see,
money.
not only was my dad working at the auto plant,
Mm-hmm.
my mom worked as a mortician.
So y'all had dual
Mortician?
income?
Oh man, y'all shoot. Y'all
Dual
sitting pretty.
income?
Yeah.
And they have two people working in the house?
Yeah.
And
Hot
what
damn.
city did you live in? West Bloomfield, you said, sir?
Hey,
Hey,
look.
Birmingham.
Man, look, right around the block from Burns. My dad still stays there.
Shut up.
Yes, he does. He still stays there.
I bet you had that first portable basketball rim.
We had it attached to the garage.
Attached
The first
to the
rim on the
garage.
block. First rim on the block.
No. That's the one that you steal from the other block around the block, and then you put it up there with the milk crate.
Yeah.
Because they ain't got no rim. You told the rim off, so all you got is a milk crate.
Either that or a bicycle rim.
God. Oh, God help me.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen, I want to pivot for just a second and everything else. There's a conversation that came out about our cigars.
Okay.
And one of the things that came out about our cigars is,
We'll talk about our cigar.
oh, well, I got to.
Okay. All right.
One of the things that came out is, how do you light your cigar? Everybody always is quick about, okay, light my cigar, and
I
everything
think we
else.
kind of touched on it in the last episode.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But here's where it goes a little bit different in how it actually works.
Okay.
There's a couple of different ways of course, you're going to light a cigar. You can actually, depending on the household you come from, you can light it off the eye of the stove.
All right.
I mean, that's some bullshit in itself, but we'll talk about that at a later show.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, there's always the big lighter. And then of course, if you ain't got all that going on, then you got, the regular stick matches.
Right.
Now, the proper way to actually light your cigar is with a torch. Now, a torch will actually take and give you an even burn. That's what you want to do. You want to actually take and get an even burn on your cigar, because what happens when you're actually lighting your cigar, and when you light it up and you take and use a big lighter, you might catch a side of it. You might even actually split the cigar based upon the actual how the burn is taking place. Now, if you're all that in a fat bag of chips and you really truly want to light your cigar, get cedar sticks. Yes.
Really?
Now, most humidors are actually lined with cedar.
You know what? You're right.
You take the cedar sticks,
Right.
and then you light the cedar sticks, and that's how you light your cigar. The actual flavor from the actual cedar goes into the cigar. Now, you don't want the fuel from the the big lighter,
right,
and even from the torch, because the torch, even though it's minute, but it's still, there's some fuel that'll come into the cigar.
right.
But if you really want to set your cigar off, get you some cedar strips from your humidor. You can even go to your local cigar store, or whatever you want to do, and say, "Can I get some cedar sticks?" And they actually have them.
I'm gonna have to check the last box of cigar.
It's in there.
The last box of matches they gave me, because you go to your high end places to buy your cigars, they give you a box of.
They always
matches.
give you back. Yep.
Give
but
you a
if
box
you
of
want
matches.
to, challenge them, ask them to give you some cedar sticks.
Hmm.
And then you light your cigar. You actually take your torch, light the cedar sticks, and then take the cedar sticks and light your cigar.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say light the cedar stick on the stove.
Well, you could do
okay.
that too.
Well, if you still got a gas stove.
If you got a gas stove,
right.
All right, I have an announcement to make.
I go for it, my
Okay,
friend.
what's
Okay.
the announcement?
Now, for those of you who will see this show, you're gonna wonder, why is Dennis Cotton so quiet? Why is he
I
quiet?
never thought that.
I didn't hear that.
Well, I just I just feel the need to share this with everybody. I am not a cigar smoker.
Which
That's
is fine. That's fine.
I love you guys.
We don't
guess
mind
what?
you smoking weed.
if that's what that man do, leave that man alone.
Hey,
You know.
it's a
But
puff.
guess what, though? Mr. Cotton is a coffee connoisseur
Coffee
As well as
a
connoisseur.
wine.
wine connoisseur.
He's a wine
So
connoisseur.
for
Wine.
all of you ignorant asses that will need to, understand some shit,
Yeah.
he will
Please
be
reach
able
out
to
to him. Yep.
He'll be able to educate you. Educate you.
Edumacate?
Just let me know. Edumacate. That
Yeah.
is actually in the Urban Dictionary.
Are you bullshitting me?
Yeah, it actually.
Yes,
is.
I am. I'm
It's
sorry.
actually in there.
Oh, I gotta stop saying it then.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Okay.
And also, too, what
Some
we're going to be
bullshit.
doing is we're going to have actual venues at vineyards.
Yes.
I was at Traverse City Vineyard for my anniversary a few weeks ago, and I tell you what, it was a hell of a time. So,
Okay.
we will do one, and there was a sailboat ride if we ever want to partake on one, where we would do the sailboat vineyard,
Ooh.
where they would take us through. We would have lunch and everything on the actual sailboat and expand upon there.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
I'm
Okay.
down with that.
So,
Yes.
we're gonna dedicate
Oh,
our
yeah.
next episode to Dennis Cotton.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
And we're gonna say either your wine or your coffee, which one you want to talk to.
I'm gonna
And
get
your
right on
topic.
it. I'm gonna get right. And my topic.
And I'm
Yes,
going.
sir.
You got to let me know in advance because I'm gonna give you a cigar that goes with whatever
Yes,
you
sir.
bring to the table.
I am down with that. I
Now,
can
see,
handle
I'm
it.
glad that you brought that up and everything else. Our next show is going to be really interesting because we have some guests that are going to be remote from Ohio, the Pink Ladies,
Ooh.
the Pink Ladies Cigar Society.
Okay.
They're a fairly large group of ladies that partake in the cigar world,
Okay.
but they also bring a unique blend because they have a blend of how they actually bring their ladies into the cigar world.
Oh.
So we'll get a chance to meet them next week and everything else, and then they're going to take and tell us how they all came about.
Oh,
So,
nice. That'll work. That'll work.
Yay.
So keep in mind too, one of the things that we're going to try to work on too is that we want you guys to actually take and participate on, is actually take and look at our merchandise.
Absolutely.
We do have our puff and drink glasses. We want you guys to take a peek at them. Bada bing, bada bang, bada bang.
Yeah.
And please go out to our site and you'll see our glasses out there. We want you to actually toast with us when we do toast.
Right.
And
right.
hell, if you're not toasting with us, then you ain't drinking with us.
Yeah.
That's how that works.
Yeah.
So
And
we
when
want
we
you to
do-
drink with us.
And
So-
when we do make our on-site appearances, we will have a little promo where
Yes.
if you go in and say, "Hey, I want to drink with the Puff and Drink Boys," you might win a surprise.
Yes, you will.
Yes.
Yes, you will. Absolutely. So we're hoping that everybody will take the time and go out to our sites, go out to YouTube, and then take a look at our shows, of course. And then on top of that, please subscribe. We can't stress it enough.
Pretty please.
Like,
Please
subscribe, love
Pretty
us.
You know,
please.
we want you to also to comment on our shows.
Right.
We do
Please
reply.
do.
We do reply back to you. We actually talk to you. We will take and engage the conversation even further. So
And if there's anything you want to see on the show or any kind of our merch
Yes.
that you want,
yes,
you can also
yes.
email us at
puffandrinks@gmail.com.
So
There you go.
send
Or
it to that
Facebook.
and just drop us a line and I want a t-shirt. I want a hat. Hey, we'll make it happen.
We will reach back out to you. We'll send you a link to it, the whole 9 yards.
Absolutely.
And we also have, for those who are not into the rock glasses, we do have wine glasses as well.
Yeah.
So I mean,
absolutely.
we want you to take and indulge in the show with us as well. But the key is, please watch our show and then make sure that you take and purchase our merchandise, because that is also how we pay for our show as well.
Exactly.
So,
it keeps us on the air.
Yep. And then we know that all our fans love us.
Yes.
We know they
Yes.
love us. We know that.
Yes.
We
'Cause
know
we
that.
love y'all.
We love y'all too. So definitely we want y'all to take and participate and purchase the merchandise. Keep us on the air. So,
Yes.
that
All
kind
right.
of thing.
So,
So,
gang, leading out. I'm Rodney Q Love. I want you guys to sip slow, sip smooth, and sip with us.
And I'm Byron B. And I'm going to bring up one of our old sayings. Let's see who's blowing smoke.
all day and long. Well, I'm Jimmy Jefferson, and then one of the things that we learned from one of our partners is that he always told us, he loves this kind of carrying on. There we go.
Dennis Cotton. And listen here, whatever you want us to talk about, look, we have a lot of fun, as you can see, but we do talk about the issues in a serious way.
We do.
So whatever you want us to talk about, let us know, and we will be more than happy to discuss it. You might not like what we say,
Right.
It's our opinion, damn it.
But we will give you our honest
No
thoughts.
Diddy.
minus the Diddy. We will give you our honest thoughts.
Yes.
For real.
Peace out, y'all.
Gang,
Y'all take care.
holla.
Holla. Take care now.
My glasses in.
Love.
You drink too fast. We need squash on the show.
Where's Yeti? We're down.